Hello everybody, welcome to episode 75 of the TBD Gaming Podcast. As per usual, I'm your host Harry. We have full crew today, so welcome back, Adri.
Yay! Glad to be back.
Right, and we have Reese.
Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well.
Alright, and we have Zergg.
Hi everyone, sorry I'm on a phone call. Hi, good to be back. Good to be always here.
Yeah, true. Sir is
Yay.
always here. Sir is always here. You're a bit late today,
Even
but
when there was no-
you're still here.
Yeah. Usually he's here before the podcast starts.
Yeah, Adri is a little bit earlier than you today. So
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
are you feeling right?
I'm so proud.
How are you feeling right now, Zergg?
Proud. About Zergg? How do
Yeah,
I feel about Zergg?
How is Zergg feeling that Adri today is a bit earlier than him?
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. I think he's in the call.
He's still in the call. He's being himself.
Okay, fine. It's himself. All right, let's get started with our usual topics first. What have you been playing
Let's
over the
go.
past week? So, Adri.
I played a bit of Nier Automata on the
Oh my
Switch.
god! That's my favorite. Okay, sorry, bye.
Yeah.
What?
That is my usual
Is it-
response. If anyone say
is-
near
Just be yourself,
automatic,
guys.
No.
Just be yourself.
Just be
Everything.
just be yourself.
yourself.
Yeah. I bought it on the Switch. Technically, it's a 2-year game, so I'm not late. Not that late.
Sorry, Adri.
So,
What
yeah.
game is that again? I'm so sorry.
Nier Automata.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, can I interrupt again? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go.
It was
I allow you.
yeah, please. I'll be very lengthy. It was released in Switch. Is it
You
really?
what?
No, no,
released on Switch?
I have Nier Automata in every platform except
Uh-huh.
Switch hard copies. So that's why I'm asking. The hard copy was released 2 years ago, is it?
Yes, 2022.
Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Nice.
And Zerg didn't get it, I assume?
Yeah.
So you didn't get this?
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know. Okay, never mind. Go on.
Mm.
Thank you.
I want to
Anyway,
play a game.
it runs super smooth. Like
Oh,
holy crap, this
wow.
game.
I think
Nice.
I think one of the popular part on
Yes,
Switch. Yeah.
correct.
Okay,
They-
must
they
be
It is
right
one of
now.
the most popular port next to Red Dead Redemption and way above Witcher a bit. But anyway,
Definitely better than Witcher.
the game for platinum game that requires fast action and reflexes, this game runs super well on handheld. I've been playing on handheld
Nice.
and I just can't believe this thing exists in my hand. It's like if you want to feel the capability of Switch 2 in your hands and you can't wait for the Nintendo to announce it, get Nier Automata on the Switch and then you can understand
Imagine
the power. Yeah, you can just imagine it. Like holy crap, this game yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
sorry.
let's get I always think like whenever you say it's like a dream to play this on handheld, right? It's like Steam
Yeah.
Deck is like just there crying like, what am I to you?
Yeah,
Hey,
but
I'm
then
here,
I got the
I'm
Switch.
here. I'm here.
I got the Switch first. I don't want to spend another money on the handheld.
I know. I'm just teasing. Doris. Go ahead.
So yeah, but it's kind of unfair to put it on the Steam Deck because Steam Deck is like portable PC with PC
Yeah. It's
specs
true.
and whatnot.
exactly.
It's
You can
true,
expect
it's
it to
true.
run game. It's the Switch, man. The Switch is the technological marvel. We love to see like very underpowered console running like very beautiful ports.
I guess the credit goes to the dev, right? So that would be
The dev, yeah.
they are the one
Yeah,
who did all the tough job making it look
True.
so simple, right? So yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like it brings up back to one of all topics where Nintendo acquired. I forgot the company's name already. Where they ported Mortal Kombat 1 and Hogwarts Legacy. So yeah, those ports, man, those Switch ports are really we should celebrate that more than remasters or remakes because geez, you can't just grab something that was high end before and then
Correct.
put it in a slightly or even lower end machine. So kudos to them lah. Nier Automata on Switch is a miracle. I bought it on Switch instead of PlayStation because they have extra costumes that not
really?
available on the
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that? What are
It's
we
Switch
talking about?
exclusive.
Zerg,
It's Switch exclusive costumes.
you're
What's
lost,
You
that?
Zerg.
cannot.
What
It's
costume? Tell me.
I'm
What costume?
shrieking, but I'm muting myself.
he's be-
Okay.
he was shouting in the shadows. Um, the costume was the popular one is 2P. The famous player 2 skin from Soul Calibur 6.
Okay.
It Yoko Taro loved that color scheme so much he included it in almost every other iteration that has 2B. That if you can play as another 2B, that will be the color scheme. So that's why the name is 2P, like player 2. You
Okay.
know, like so it's basically her dress is white and then her skins are dark and then black skin. It's like an invert of 2B, to be honest. So but that got super popular and now it's an official costume in the Switch version. And then the other one is oh no, sorry. Then the other playable characters like 9S and A2 got their own 2P version costume. So white color costume, dark skin, black hair. They also got it in this one. Never before seen until now. And the other one is a Japanese style. She had a like a kimono, but more versatile and allow the more sporty, more allow her to dodge and all that, allow to her to move around like usual. So, and then they give you a fox mask for her to wear. So yeah, that's like the Japanese traditional way. And yeah, but those are the only costumes they have, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get the Switch version. I
Okay.
gotta have the Switch version. I was waiting for it to announce that they port it to the PS4, but they didn't. They didn't do that. So I'm like, okay, let's buy Switch lah. And but funny enough, the Stellar Blade DLC,
Oh, yeah.
the near DLC, they had that Japanese style costume there in
Yes,
the
yes,
Stellar Blade
yes.
DLC instead of the PS4 Near Automata version. So I'm like, oh, okay. Yoko Taro is just having fun with these costume distributions, and I'm all for it. Good for him.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I mean,
Adri, you do know that the Switch cover is reversible, right?
Yeah, I did. Oh, wait, do I?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I heard about it, but then I didn't know it was released 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's reversible. It's so
reversible.
nice.
Nice.
It's a better looking skin. The first cover is the basic one you see on the PS4.
So you,
but then
you
the
just
reverse-
flip it, is it?
I just flip it. Yeah, I just flip it, and it's the picture is a vista of the
Oh, nice.
first level, the what abandoned city, jungle, vegetation, and all that.
Ooh,
And you have
okay.
A2 at the
That's it.
standing
That's
on one
it.
of the buildings. Yeah, and
Nice.
then the back cover is 2B holding 9S in some factory, or I think it's the early level scenes, early game cutscene, and it looks so nice. Like oh, and then you still have the spine that says Near Automata at the side, so you won't you if you put it in a in a like sewn together, you can still find that it's Near Automata.
Okay. That
So
looks
yeah,
nice. That sounds good.
it's worth it. I think the Switch version is hard copy is worth it if
Do
you
they
haven't
have-
played.
Do they have Near Replicant as well for Switch?
Oh no, not yet.
Tak ada.
Not yet, I think, or maybe for Switch 2.
Is
You never
is,
know.
is that game much more like graphically intensive?
Not really.
No,
Almost
it's a
the same.
PS3
Same.
port.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Near Automata is a bit better.
Is it okay? In that case, I guess the
Near
choice.
near
Is,
replic. Yeah, near replicant is a PS3 Xbox 360 port.
oh,
Oh,
yes.
yeah,
Okay.
And then they,
Yeah. Yeah. So
Okay.
for them to technically they can easily port it to Switch, but I don't know why
Yeah.
they're taking too long.
Maybe it's a choice.
Or maybe
I guess
just waiting
at
for-
the moment it's a choice.
Yeah, it's a choice.
Okay. Interesting. I do want to play that game though. I have heard already. When the game came out, like let's say 2 years ago, I've heard I've been looking forward to it, and then I saw the reviews are actually pretty good. So it's always in the mind lah.
Yeah.
Just that I also didn't know that there's a physical copy as well. Good for Adri.
Yeah, get it on Shopee. I think you can find it
Oh, is
cheap
it?
now.
Shit,
And then
nice.
put it on the vouchers. Put in your vouchers, and then you get it cheaper.
Okay, we shall look for it. Any other
Yeah,
games?
yeah, go for it. Uh, the usual. I'm trying to plat Wukong as we're speaking right now. But yeah, that's a journey for. I can be lengthy with that, but I don't want to take much time. So yeah, that's about it.
Okay, cool. Then move on to Reese.
I'm not been playing a lot of games for the last 1 week, but I've been grinding a bit on Fantasio. So
Whoa.
Wow.
I'm still very early in the game. But I don't know, this kind of
I,
game. It gives me the idea that I need to grind. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't grind, but I'm grinding. So I'm grinding the three archetype, and then I'm trying to the not mines. I don't know whether have you done that.
warrior,
I don't know. I'm just this kind of game.
healer, mage.
Uh,
So yeah, I've been doing that
Are you
a lot.
having fun grinding rather than feel it as a burden?
So far, it's there's no I don't feel any burden. Not so it's not fun, but I'm just doing it because I'm having this kind of mindset that I'm gonna need it in the future, so I might as well just do it now. And
Mhm.
usually JRPG, that's my way of, I think, the normal, even, yeah. I think I would prefer for me to have a very good start, right? At least it would be able to make up for the time in the future. Right? So that's my usual kind of routine for. And then I know, I don't know, have any so this game, it definitely a bit difficult than Persona, right? Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
mm.
Yes.
so
It's
yeah,
not. Yeah, it's not as
it's
lavish.
SMT lah. Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
feel that it's very SMT kind of. So
Oh,
whenever I play
SMT
I
style.
SMT,
kind of like. I kind of like it because it's a bit
yeah,
rewarding.
agree. Yeah.
Okay, to be
Ah.
honest with you, the first dungeon that I was playing, sorry,
Mm.
um, it takes me 15 hours. I didn't even
Oh
realize
my
I was
god.
15 hours because when you exit the dungeon, right, it
Uh-huh.
will be the next day.
Correct. The next day,
So
right?
which is what I'm trying to prompt you. If you feel like grinding, one of the mission is for you to grind until level 10.
Okay.
One of the mission is for you to grind. If you feel this thing is heavy for me, I'm not into grinding anymore,
Mm.
then probably you're gonna have a hard time. If you think you're not suffering grinding, then you can
Go for
proceed
it.
with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fun
You're right.
game.
Yeah, I
Mm.
agree. Yeah, it's the battle part is, I think, I'm really loving it right now. So it's really fun. But yeah, I played that, and I did plug in Rebirth again for some reason. I think we're at end of the year.
Oh.
End of the year. Just want to get refresher on how that game was, and I think Rebirth, it's definitely up there in terms of the gameplay. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, but basically those two games
Yeah.
have
Yep.
been covering a lot. Well, as mentioned, I didn't play a lot, but whenever I got the time, those are the things that I just, yeah, putting my time into it. Yeah.
So I want to ask Reese one question, right?
Mm,
So you
sure.
play Refantasio.
Mm,
Metaphor Refantasio. Want to make sure I read the whole thing correctly. And
mm.
then we have FF7 Rebirth.
A bit, yeah, a
I've
bit on
seen a
that
lot of
too.
conversations that these two are one of the
Oh,
game of the year contenders.
Yes,
Probably.
please.
I
So
agree.
yeah.
which one as of now, which one do you think
Oh my
has the
god.
upper edge? I mean, there's
We are
pros and
comparing
cons
this two,
to
Good
right?
both.
question.
We're
There's
comparing
pros.
this two game, right?
Yes. I'm not
Okay,
adding
alright.
any other in for now. I
Oh
don't
my
remember.
god, this
Nothing
this
comes to my
is
mind for now.
uh,
Yeah. Which would you pick?
okay. I think I'm gonna be honest. My personal will be Rebirth, but I think Fantasio will get the crown, because I consider
Mm. Sorry,
again, I'm
sorry.
not
For which category? For which category would
game.
you think?
Okay, I just
Game of
go
the
with game
year.
of the year. I don't go too technical. Just game of the
If
year
we
for
compare,
now.
I think
Okay,
maybe
game of the year. Fine, fine.
I think maybe Fantasio will grab that post, because
Too
yeah,
technical, dude.
So
well,
sorry,
it's not.
I wanna add in the game of the award nominees will be announced on Monday. Hey, Monday or Tuesday for us? It's next week.
Yeah, yeah,
So
well,
fast,
maybe.
oh.
Yeah,
So
I
fast the
think
year
that was
goes.
announcement,
Yeah,
right? Yeah, there was
there was an
announcement.
announcement of the
Yeah.
announcement. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Here we go again. But
Announcement.
yeah, you can give your opinion now, Reese. You'll be
No,
Yeah.
you
because
see Reese.
I think Fantasio, it's while Rebirth has a lot of very good nostalgic value, and then he just love Tifa so much, right? But then again, but then again, I think Fantasio.
Reasonable.
I think it really balanced the JRPG kind of root of it. So
Yeah.
and
Okay.
you can feel that it is definitely evolved from Persona, and how we all know how Persona was really. I would assume I would say Persona was the one who break the market for uh, Atlas, right? So
Yeah. Yes.
before this,
Correct. That is
yeah,
correct.
it was the I think it always falls second or third on JRPG kind of route, but then when Persona 5 came, it took the crown pretty straightforward. Kan?
Actually, it's Persona 3.
Really? Okay, alright, alright.
The Oh, sorry, Persona 3 was the trajectory, and then the 4 was the elevation maintenance, and then you're right, the Persona 5 make it took the crown.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it become a I think
household name.
yes, exactly, and then
Yeah,
the casual really love Persona 5, right? So
yeah.
yeah, and then I think they did introduce was it there was another SMT, right? Shin Megami Tensei 5,
Yeah,
which which
the
yeah,
mainline one.
which basically uh, got accepted because people played Persona 5, and then people
Yeah,
were waiting for. Then that I think the sales was pretty good as well. So when they came out with Fantasio, I think it just really nails all the good quality of the game, and then it's I'm gonna go with Fantasio if we're talking about the uh, with the Game Awards kind of stuff. But personally, I love Rebirth so much, but I think Fantasio will
okay.
just
Sounds right
yeah.
as well. Usually, like the game of the year, uh, the kind of games that go up there, right, is usually the one that revolutionize the franchise a bit. I feel like Metaphor Refantasio does qualify for that. Rebirth is more of, correct me if I'm wrong, it's a beefed up remake.
I would disagree.
Yeah,
I think no, I would disagree. I think Rebirth, if there's an issue, I think it's the what you call the pace of the game is a bit because you'll be covering a lot of side uh what do you call that the mini games. There's a lot of
Yeah,
mini games that
correct.
were locked into the main storyline, especially when you're at the was it what was that uh
Golden Saucer.
that gold saucer, yeah. So they maybe that would be if there's any minus point on that game, it's because of that. I personally love it, but I know I agree that with a lot of comment that you do feel there's a lot of it a bit too much. I don't know. I'm just so Fantasio, and I'm very early in the game, but I can feel that it really tried to attach you with the story pretty well, right? Do you agree
Yeah,
with that?
or
The
metaphor, I don't play.
Yeah, not gonna spoil, but the story is very fresh
Yeah, I agree.
and it's very. I don't know, man. With the story alone, it can carry the game as a game of the year, not just the combat. G- Uh, Rebirth is very rich as well. It's like it's not fair to have everything in one for Rebirth. That's why they deserve to win with all the quality that they're putting in, right? So yeah, man.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
I
I
agree.
guess it's not fair also for me to put in like directly compared to Rebirth. Maybe we should wait until remake, Rebirth, and something next one to come out
The
already.
last one, yeah.
As a complete package, then only we compare. I think maybe that would be fair. Because as of now,
Yeah, true.
it's not really a complete package. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then move on to Zerg. What have you been playing?
I have been playing. The first one is a game that was just released yesterday, Dragon Quest 3.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Nice. Have you finished it?
So
Yay! Congratulations, Azur. You finished it. How many
You're
times?
done with
Second time
it.
already.
You're talking about the previous Game Boy, whatever, right? Yeah, finished it before.
No,
The
no,
Not the
latest
Game
dude,
one.
Boy.
How's the
If
game? How's the game?
Okay, the game. Okay, this is another game. Number one, before you get the game,
okay,
you need to buy the game. Now I just want to complain about the pricing again. A
okay,
digital
okay,
media, you can get it for
okay.
3259. You know, the typical Square Enix. You
Okay.
can get it 199 in physical. So
What?
Yeah,
it's
I heard
another.
about that.
Yeah, it's
Why?
another
Which
weird
Crazy
platform?
kind
Like
of
100.
Which
That's like 100
for
platform?
bucks.
all
199
platform
every platform.
except for
What?
Hard
Steam. Steam is
copy
cheaper, I think.
199 for Switch, Xbox, and also
Why?
PS.
I am
Right?
tempted.
I don't know.
Last week it was last
And
week
then
it was
you get a
98.
free card holder.
Yes,
Huh?
man. You
You get
get
a
Sorry,
the
free
Super
card holder with
Sunshine
it.
so just how you mentioned three something something that was in which platform?
259. 259 is in
259 is
Steam
on
and
Steam.
also PS.
PS ah.
60
PS
bucks,
also.
right?
Yeah.
That's like
It's a
60 bucks
Square Enix.
different.
They standardized the price. It's like
Okay.
60 ringgit. So
60
I
okay.
wanted to buy the game in my Xbox because I can alternate between PC and my
Okay.
console.
Nice, okay.
Uh-huh.
That's the thing that I want to complain about Xbox. I up till now it has been like how many years since I owned the console. I am so confused with the game. I don't know whether if I were to buy the game, whether I can play it in both platform. So I need to look around Google. No one is answering. Reddit. No one is saying. So I found one recently released. They're saying that it's play anywhere. You may have a chance that it will be available in PC as well, but
Means
someone else say
okay.
it is not. So this confusion caused me to just, if I really want to play console, handheld plus PC, well, I'm gonna get it in Steam. So I got it in Steam, and I'm glad because you can choose two performance mode and quality mode. I have no idea how to differentiate those two using a PC.
For Dragon
So
Quest, really?
What?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
why though? Why you care about?
performance, right? Yeah, I was surprised with
Yeah.
the
Performance mode.
setting
Oh, that's
available.
weird.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
would assume
First,
I would assume it's gonna be performance mode
yeah,
and at this
I
yeah.
cannot tell. I just choose
Okay.
performance. It looks amazing.
But
It's a blending of pixel art and the modern lighting, right? So
Hmm.
you
the
see
first thing that you will see is
sorry,
the
seeing I'm sorry, seeing
Hmm.
as how the game is turn based and stuff, wouldn't playing quality mode be a better choice because it doesn't matter the
Yeah.
reflex frame rate doesn't
Yep.
matter?
You don't need the FPS, yeah?
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
60,
yeah.
60 FPS doesn't
Yeah,
make
because
It's a
it's
bit
sense.
weird.
That's how I would do it
turn-based
lah.
combat. Yes.
Okay, cool. How is it? Is it fun? How
So,
was it?
okay, there's so many things that I want to tell about this game. The first one is, of course, the quality of life improvement. You have autosave, which you don't have, and also you have
Nice.
fast travel. Last time you need to go to the
Oh,
church and
that's
save
good.
everything, right? So this is good.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
first
thank God.
the
That's
first
good.
scene that you're gonna see is a very beautiful shimmering waters, the glowing dungeons, and the towns are
Oh,
very, very
interesting.
vibrant. Like Octopath Traveler is a bit dark, gloomy. It's a bit
Mhm.
Yeah.
medievalish. So now
Yeah,
it
yep.
looks fun, and the voice actor and actress, oh man, it's amazing. Plus the orchestra music. Oh my god, I am having fun with that one. So the music are
Nice,
very
nice.
nostalgic if you have played it before. But the orchestra, man, it's not like Rifantasio thingy where every music feels different and upbeat and everything. This one is like very orchestra. Uh, Even if I were to use my Steam Deck, it is so loud. So yeah, I reminiscence of the nostalgia. So that's a good one. I haven't proceed. I don't know how many hours I have put in, but if you know, Dragon Quest 3 doesn't really have that much of a storyline, but it's a bit difficult. You have three difficulties: Draconic, the usual one, and the easy one.
Yeah,
One
Draconic.
complaint that I have with this game is that it's a bit slow in terms of fighting, so I need to put an ultra fast mode in
Okay.
fighting. So not sure whether
Oh, yeah, it's the traditional slow, and then you have the
it's too
that's correct.
slow. It's like in between movement, right?
Yeah,
My
yeah,
name
yeah, yeah.
Zergg is casting kaboom. Then it will take like a few seconds for it to. I
They're
don't
like
I'll
know.
make the
movement
sound
lah.
effect.
They will do something, yeah, they come out lah,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So apart from that, for 199, it's kind of worth it.
199, man.
Uh, I hope another reason why
Physical,
I wanted to buy physical is
Yeah,
that I
even
really
better.
want to support this game so that they will not cancel the first and the second Dragon Quest, right? So hopefully they
they
won't.
won't lie. I
I
feel
don't
They
think
I
so
won't.
lah. I think it's a
I don't
lock
think they.
already. It would do really well in
Yeah,
It's
Japan.
locked. Yeah.
yeah, I think so
Yeah,
too.
we want Japan to be pissed off at it for canceling Dragon Quest 1 and 2.
Yeah.
They won't, right? They
Japan
won't.
won't.
Yeah.
They will like being a collective effort to make sure that, that 1 and 2 comes out.
Yeah.
So
I think they won't cancel 1 and 2 because they need another Dragon Quest to distract them from forgetting about Dragon Quest 12, which they haven't give
which
any
nothing.
information
Yeah.
since ever.
Mhm.
Because
Since COVID times.
that game is in a like sort of a hiatus. They don't know what to do with it at the moment.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
heard.
I was hoping to get some information for the past 2 Game Awards now, but I'm not putting my hopes for this one this year. So yeah, hopefully the sale of 3 and 1 and 2 makes them like fasten the development for 12. Which yeah, I want to play that game so bad.
Yeah, I mean they're kind of like in a dilemma maybe because I heard like there's like some people want to keep it to traditional turn based, and then
Mm.
some things that they just need to improve on the formula and stuff lah because of the
They
Final
can they
Fantasy.
can just
You know.
they did it so well with Dragon Quest 11.
Yes.
Dragon
Yeah,
Quest
it's
11 they
true.
nailed
It's
it.
true.
The modern and
Yes.
the
11 is
traditional.
still good.
They
Yep.
just need to work up from there. Work from there, and they got it.
No, you're not wrong.
Yeah,
No, definitely.
I know the game. This game will not be like bestseller top number one, but then, if this were to be the direction, I hope they just proceed with the whole Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, 4. Dragon Quest 5, 6. Everything is very
Oh,
expensive.
do that as well,
So
please.
yeah, because HD 2D makes it so beautiful, and this game, the dungeons are like very lengthy as well. So you
Yeah.
need to remember the grind here is a bit rough. So yeah, try to remember that. But I'm having fun. Uh, I checked before we started our podcast. The physical copy, for example, PS5 that I saw here in Shopee, the price is 199 and 209. So that, but with voucher you can get it for 184,
Cheaper.
183 ringgit. Yeah.
Holy crap!
So
I'm
don't
buying
buy.
now.
Yeah, do
I'm
not
buying.
buy digital. I don't understand. But anyway.
Technically, if you buy
mean,
from Shopee, it is digital.
yeah.
Mhm.
Digital? You sure? No,
Is
oh my
is
god.
digital is digitally buy
Digital
it from Shopee and
processing.
then you get it physically.
Ayo. Why so technical? Why
Just
so
need to
technical?
don't be Wukong here.
No,
So technical. Ayo, just say that you buy physical lah, yo. You're, I mean, you're not wrong, but okay. You just haven't
So
count in
this
the
game
199.
confusion is
199 haven't
is
count
worth
in the
doing
voucher
together.
also. Crazy.
haven't
50
counted
ringgit
the
voucher.
voucher. Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No worries.
It's okay.
No worries. No worries.
What else? What are the other games?
Okay, another one was again Refantasio, like what Riz was saying. Again farming because they were. Remember, I was telling you guys that this one boss that you need for 2 hours. So I'm playing around. You need to replay the game again. I'm not gonna replay the game anymore. And the last game that I was playing, apart from these two games, was Silent Hill 2. So
yeah.
Nice.
Silent
Wow.
Hill 2, I've been buying this for quite a while. It's been like 4 weeks, 3 weeks, can't remember. I can finally tell you guys that I really appreciate console right after I played Silent Hill 2. Because
Oh, why?
I don't think the optimization is there. It's a very
PC.
poor optimization for
For
a
PC, is it?
yeah PC. Because I'm using my 4070, and then the
Oh.
movement is very clunky. There's some rendering issue, broken
Really?
graphical effect.
Oh.
Interesting.
Because you need to set it up, is it?
Yes, man. I need to trial and error. Okay, AMD
okay,
thing.
that makes
Yes,
sense.
I was like, oh my god, this
I
makes
hate those. I hate
everyone.
the tinkerings.
Yeah,
I hate the
agree,
tinkerings.
agree.
Yeah.
I do not like the tinkering. That is why
Yeah, this
if I can play console, I play console.
Yeah, right.
right. And then
Exactly.
after doing that for 3 hours, I was like, man, No wonder
3
console is.
hours?
You
Yeah.
have so much
No,
patience, dude. I would like
no, you can play the
refund
game.
already.
I played the game, right? Then after that, oh man, this one
You want a
looks
full
really
experience, right?
and then I changed the setting because you can just put an escape and then the setting is there. You just change it, AMD sync whatever, and then it's still clunky. Change it again. I was like, oh man, that's why console is still, except Xbox, is still on sale. And yeah, so if you can get the game in PS, just get the game in PS. But for the price, was it 299? I can't remember the price now. I don't think it's worth it. The game, if you guys have played this game before, I mentioned this one is a big nostalgia for me because
Yep.
it's a very
Slow.
it's a very psychotic kind of game,
Mm.
right? Which makes you think,
Yeah.
very cerebral. It really reminds me of My Beautiful Mind. So this kind of game has
Explains a lot.
many has a many deep feeling inside the games. So for the price, if it is 299, it's not worth it because they know that nostalgia
Adri,
sells the game, right?
Adri gonna be the pyramid guy.
No,
Oh
please, dude.
shit!
Okay, now
I know the
you
first
saw,
scene
right?
of it. I'm not that guy.
Hey, Andre, to be honest, I'm not selling the game to you. I know you're not gonna play a horror game. It is
yeah,
not.
I'm not
It is
I'm not
Really?
buying.
no.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is that I don't think this game is as scary as I thought it was. Back
Okay.
then, it was so
Okay.
scary.
Oh, it was. I remember.
Yeah, it is not really compared to the recent game that we have. All the recent game that we have, I think,
Which is
yeah, Silent Hill is based on
Alan
true
Wake 2.
That one is a stupid jump scare. I don't like jump scare.
Nice one.
Stupid jump
Nice
scare.
one. That's
Yeah.
a good way to say
Uh,
it.
Yeah, I think I would agree with you, Zerg. I think I'm a person who don't believe in those kind of ghost kind of stuff. But then when I played Silent Hill back then, it did really give me that vibe. And being a very I'm not saying I'm like a brave person, but I can feel that there's that feeling of spookiness that it's a bit difficult to explain, but then that game really did bring that to me. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think for my case, right, every time I want to buy like the remake for Silent Hill 2, right, I always remember that I agree with Zerg, the game is not scary once you get into the mood already. The problem is, right, every time I play a Silent Hill game, right, my mood just goes bad. Like I'll get very depressed. I still remember one of the worst one was it on the PSP? Silent Hill Origin,
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
there are,
I
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
remember I was like, it's not scary at all. I mean, some certain parts lah, but it was very depressing. It just makes you not in a good mood. And I'm at the moment I just cannot take tahan that kind. I just cannot take that kind of I cannot be in that kind of mental state lah. So I'm like, I'll wait until like maybe a few years later. I'll be a happy-go-lucky man. Okay, I'll play a depressing game for once. Then
Could
yeah,
it
it's a
could it be
depressing game.
could it be that because of the back then the controls scheme was a bit would be one of the reason why that game was a bit more scarier, but nowadays since the controls are
Oh yeah, I
pretty
okay.
solid, and then maybe that
Was
could be
it
the reason why it's not as uh difficult as it was. Would that make sense?
And also with the frequent exposure that we have with all this eerie ghosts kind of
Okay.
it makes us desensitized, I would say.
Hmm.
But uh while playing Silent Hill, you have all this radio and everything, right? The radio
Yeah, the radio.
sound when there's this stupid monster. I don't know what you call
Mm.
that. Yeah, and also the fact that when you were playing it the first time, you don't know what to expect, which is why you think it is scary. Now that you know the reason behind, which is extremely deep, and you need to replay the game 6, 7 times to get a good ending. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And I also want to mention, right? I mean, I don't play it lah, but I see other people play it, right? The combat, right? This time is so much more better that it feels like when you're fighting a monster, right, you're not really that kind of, you're not the prey already. You're like, you could be the one that actively looking for the monsters to fight, and then you won't have any issues. I'm not sure what do you think. I see like other people play, right, because I mean, was Reese mentioned previously, like it's still more difficult because of the way the combat works, but this remake, right, they improve on the combat so that you feel like a badass like when you're fighting. It's just like hitting like 2-3 times, and then once it fall down, once it like trip down, and then you just hit one more time, if I'm not wrong, then got him already. So it's like
Yeah,
it's not
and
really
yeah,
that it's not scary anymore. It's like, yeah, let's just get it over with, that kind of
yeah,
feeling.
and also they added some sound, growling sound when the protagonist kill that monster. So it makes you become, you know, I'm so mad I got to kill
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I think so. I think I heard that as well. It's like,
Mm.
are you supposed to be very scared? But yeah,
Yeah.
you're a badass with that crowbar, man, or bat or whatever it is.
Learn too much from
Okay.
Leon, I think so.
Yeah,
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 I think
true,
Resident Evil
true,
is much more. Yeah,
true, true. You're right as well, because the way they orient the over the shoulder view, right, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It looks
exactly.
similar to RE4.
yeah. I'll comment
but
one last
playing
thing. Sorry, go ahead.
one thing also that I noticed while playing Silent Hill, it makes you realize, man, Last of Us is so good. Breaking the glasses.
Oh, Last of Us. Yeah. Okay.
It makes you
Oh, they got
realize,
it from
oh
there,
man,
huh?
Last of Us is good, good, good.
Good
Oh,
though.
sorry. One last thing I'll talk about Silent Hills 2. Because I saw other people play it. Um, I don't know. Do you feel that the way the camera works, or is it the main character moving around, right? It feels very, when he moves around, right? It has that
It's
kind
not
of
smooth.
very,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I don't know how to explain. The movement doesn't feel natural,
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. So I'll
They,
just
they
comment
don't.
on that one.
Yeah, that's why those kind of little things. I'm not being nitpicking, but then I thought with the 299 price, whatever it is, they want to improve on that part, but they did not. So that's why I was saying, oh man, this is not worth it. The
Yeah.
graphic is
Okay.
not so good.
Yeah, just a
Mhm.
small little things are like, yeah. But anyway, I think it's still a good game. It's still a good attempt by the Blooper team, right? So hopefully the next one, if they can do the next one, maybe Silent Hill 3. I think that was a popular one. So hopefully they learn from the things that didn't do well and then improve on it, lah. Because maybe up the horror aspect, make it even more inaccessible to Adri. So, because right now, if Adri get into the
What?
mood, right, with the crow, with the bat, right, he's on already. He's ready. He's going in, and then he's gonna bat every single enemy. You already saw it. It's kind of become like an action horror game already.
I
You
mean,
won't be
that's
scared
what happened
anymore.
with me. That's what happened with me on Dead Space. Like once I got once I
Oh,
upgrade all my weapons and armor, I'm like, bring
Bring
it
it
on,
on.
Bring it
Necromorph.
on,
Pop, pop, pop,
dudes.
pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop, pop.
No, agree. I mean, we've been exposed to Leon too much,
Okay,
I
okay.
guess.
So Adri's okay
You're
with
being a
this, I guess.
badass.
Okay, all right.
No, don't. For my birthday, don't send me any horror games, please. Don't waste your
No,
money.
we get you the ones that at the end you get to enjoy, or else we play for you first so that you get to enjoy the badass parts. You're like,
Sure, sure. Yeah. Okay, okay. Please, please.
all right, cool. Anything else, Zerg?
that's it. That's it.
All right, before we move on to the next topic, I'll share mine. Not feeling well past few days, so I'll keep playing AI the Somnian Files to make me sleep easy. Again, it's not
How
the
fitting.
game. The game is not bad. It just makes you sleepy. All right. Anyway, aside from that, I did play another game called Borderlands 2. Is it called Borderlands
On the
2?
Switch?
Yeah, on the Switch one.
Wow.
I did not enjoy Borderlands 1.
Oh.
I don't enjoy Borderlands 1. I feel like that's a game that shows its age. Like the big
Yeah.
world is very empty. Yeah. But then the second one has a lot more character though. A lot more characteristic.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
feel like I'm
That's right.
enjoying the because you always have the big boss of the handsome Jack keep talking to you, keep taunting you and
Ah,
stuff like that.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
there's the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
urgency that that carry the story forward. So there's an objective for me to keep moving forward, lah. So I enjoyed that. I've been playing for a few days already, and yeah, I
Yeah.
actually enjoy it a lot. So that's
And
pretty much.
Jack, the best villain.
Yeah, I just because I
Yeah.
was at the very beginning. I think it's collect like some audio logs. I thought he was like I don't know what kind of character he is, so I thought like maybe he's a
Uh-huh.
villain with a little bit of empathy. Then I heard an audio log where he's like talking to this refugee, this village, this girl that the village he raided. I thought he's
Uh-huh.
gonna let go of this girl, but then later on he's just gonna shoot the girl in point blank to the head. I'm like, through the audio lah, but and then he laughed at it.
Yes, man.
Yeah, so I'm like messed up kind of.
Wait until you play the pre-sequel, then you'll see more of him.
Yeah, true. I think I have it as well. I
Yeah.
thought I bought it as well. Okay,
You bought
cool.
it the handsome collection, right?
I think so. I think I bought the whole thing
Then
because
you
it was so super
you would
limited.
have it.
Yep.
You will have it. You will have it then.
All right, so I can't wait for that. But the gameplay is everything's cool. The a lot of guns and stuff lah. It comes to the problem where there's a lot of loots. A lot of times you don't stay with a weapon for too long. So
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
yeah, but anyway, that's Borderlands 2 pretty fun game, and it works pretty well on the Switch as well.
Nice.
All right, let's move on to our very first topic. Let's talk about Xbox. Let's talk
Ad.
about Xbox. I want to ask Reese a question. Is Xbox dead?
Straight up.
Straight up.
Well,
Give a you,
Yeah,
you give a conclusion first, then we talk about it.
okay. I hate to say this, but I think they are really at the end of the line for a console uh uh producer kind of stuff.
Right.
I know Game Pass has been very, very successful. I mean, a lot of people love Game Pass, but then I don't think they'll be able to tank it for the console any further because of the how they treat their fans for this generation. I don't know that. Okay, would you realistically, with whatever that's been happening with Series X, Series S, do you really want to get the next reiteration of the console after this? They've been being not. I don't know whether they are not being honest or not, but there's a bunch of Phil's interview that contradicts whatever that uh, the fan was expecting, or at least given the wrong impression to the fans, and it's gonna be tough for them to survive. That's it. It's gonna be tough for them to. And then I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping a bit here. The trailer that you've shown.
Oh yeah, in that case,
Yeah.
you mentioned it. In that case, because I realized that the last topic was actually the same as the first one.
Same, yeah.
So I might as well
yeah.
share it too. So hold on a second.
I went through the trailer, and the first thing that got to me is that I want to see what people gonna be saying about it. And then open up the comment section. They were blasting it. They were so angry, man. They were so disappointed with whatever that's happening right now. So in fact, that trailer didn't really show Xbox console, right? It's just showing.
They
bit.
did. It's one of them. So that's the. Let me
Okay.
just quickly just show the trailer first.
30-second.
This for that. This for that. This for that. This for that. Who's the black sheep? What's the black sheep? Know not who I am or when I'm coming, so you sleep. Know you heard the others. Only to the lovers. Then of course, the
Steam Deck,
choice is
right?
yours.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
laptop.
That was like a Legion Go or something, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, they would show Microsoft powered portable gaming device instead of Steam Deck. Steam Deck is running on Linux,
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
If I'm not wrong,
so they wouldn't.
Steam Deck cannot run Game Pass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to double boot or something.
You need
Yeah.
to
Dual boot.
purchase a third party.
Yeah.
Anyway, Reese, what else do you want to add on to that one?
Yeah, that's. I don't know, it's gonna be very difficult for them to gain the trust back from the fan. I know 360 has been, I think, one of their biggest success, right? Is that correct? So I think 360 during PS3 time yeah, they for some reason, they really managed to get a lot of people into Xbox, and of course with PS3 back then had a lot of issues as well. So they managed to grab a big chunk of market for the console gamer, and then a lot of people are I think have a big nostalgic value for that time phase, and since then Xbox been under delivering, and worst of all, I think they're making they I think uh they're what do you call the, the issue with them is that uh their communication is pretty bad, right? Do you guys agree? They,
The
their corporate com or whatever. This
um
yeah
is that the recent communication bad?
yeah it's
I
not
don't
recent.
know now.
It's been pretty messy all this while. I mean, when they were
Yeah, I
talking
mean,
about Starfield, they were talking about I think was it
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones, right? So
Yeah.
I think the problem is that
they,
they always have like their own people, one talking like this, another talking like that. Whereas for like PlayStation, and sorry, Sony and Nintendo, their communication is always just one way. You know, like just one person, one channel to push out the messages. Whereas for Xbox, you hear Phil Spencer say this, you hear Sarah Bond say this, you hear some other guy say this. So sometimes they contradict a little bit each other. Is that what you're trying to say?
Sometimes it's a lot, lah. The contradiction.
Yeah.
there's a lot, and then
There's a lot.
there's a lot, and then I think they are at, at the business kind of level as well. They've been spending a lot of money. They've been spending a lot of money. They're acquiring this big company. They're acquiring that big company, and when that happens, you create a perception that they are gonna deliver. They're gonna,
Mm.
but for some reason they fail to do that. At least at the time at this point of time. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be tough. But I know that the last recent month, maybe September, October, even. I mean, their end year kind of release pretty good. So they have a at least uh they are. I mean, Xbox fan are claiming that they are having a better release schedule release
Mhm.
compared to Sony. So, but I don't know. It's gonna be tough for them. That's gonna be me. I think uh, it's gonna be very difficult for them to convince players and Xbox fan to continue supporting them moving forward, because you can play their games in some other console. I mean, I think there was a news last week, maybe Phil did made it clear that there'll be more first party game to be
Yep.
available for other consoles as well. And
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So
yeah, that's crazy.
that's pretty much what I will be moving towards to the following up with the topic, right? Let's talk about two big news out of this whole thing. Let's talk about the first one
Yeah.
first. Basically,
Okay.
the Xbox handheld console is confirmed by
Mm-hmm.
Phil Spencer. So here are some key
Okay.
takeaways. The handheld console is in the works. This is actually being made by Xbox themselves. Yeah, it's not like partner with the Legion. Oh, sorry, Asus, is it? Asus or MSI, whatever it is. It's not. It's by
Yeah.
Microsoft themselves. They
Yeah.
are in the process of prototyping the device. So, but before that, they want to make sure that the Xbox app experience is good first. Then only they move on to the hardware for the handheld. And then the last key takeaway is that don't expect anytime soon, because as of late 2024, which is now, they are still few years away. So it could be like
Yeah.
I would assume that 3, 4, 5 years um, down the road. So what do you guys think about this? Because to be frank, for me, I'm actually excited because I've always loved handheld, and seeing as Game Pass is such so much value, that means that I can just pay the hardware, and then I don't
But
have
why?
to. Why? Why not?
But why, Harry? You can play those on some other console, and the best part, you will get the other console's first party game, right? So you'll
I
get
mean,
those.
it depends on what are the games of the first party games I want to play. Like,
Imagine if you have to choose Xbox portable console against a Sony portable console. You won't be able to play Sony games on Xbox portable console, but you'll be able to play Xbox game on Sony portable console. I
that is
would definitely grab.
if that happens, if
Which is that's
the
what's mm.
okay, if the Xbox Game Pass is allowed to be in the PlayStation handheld, then I can
Yeah.
consider. But I have a feeling that's not gonna happen because by having Game Pass inside Sony's ecosystem, why
Uh
would
huh.
people want to buy games? Why? Because
Why would
Sony is in
people
a
subscribe to PSN?
yeah, because unlike Nintendo, Sony don't earn from their hardware, they earn from their software. So by having Game Pass in their ecosystem, in their hardware, that means that most people will rather just pay Xbox for the Game Pass, 50, 20 ringgit, whatever it is, I don't remember. Then they don't need to buy any more games from Sony's library already. They don't have to buy anything from Sony store already, right? So why
Yeah.
would Sony do that? I'm just thinking from a business point of view.
Hmm.
So I mean, of course, I just want to make it clear: if Xbox Game Pass is in a Sony handheld, I would buy the Sony handheld, right?
Well,
But
I'm my thoughts like you'll get to play Game Pass on a PC
okay,
on
so
a
here's another thing:
yeah.
why I
So,
still
and
prefer.
the PC is something that you would definitely get. I mean, it's a multi-purpose kind of
I'm having
platform, right?
issue. Okay,
Hmm.
is where I'm. That's the issue I'm having right now, where my PC is starting to not be able to play some of the more newer games that Game Pass comes out already. So I was really happy that Black Ops 6 runs really well. I was surprised when that one of the game that Adri played. What's the name again?
Which one? Game Pass?
Yeah, Game Pass, the one that you play like sort of like Call of Duty but medieval magic and stuff. What's the name again? I forgot the name already. I've
Uh,
complained about it before. I don't
oh
remember.
shit!
Yeah, Adri
It's like
knows it.
Call of
Adri
Duty
knows
but
it.
medieval.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
I don't remember it. But anyway, that
Is it
one
not Myth for no?
was
What?
it Greek or something like that? Is it? Myth- Greek mythology.
It's first person shooter, is
Yeah,
it?
first person is first person.
And I was playing on Game Pass. Holy crap! Let me
No, is
take
it
a
Game
look
Pass? No,
again.
is it Game Pass? No, you play before it came to Game Pass. I not sure remember or not. But
Well,
anyway,
anyway,
But
anyway,
yeah, by the way,
basically my PC is not. There will be games where my PC cannot play it. So in
but
that case, having a handheld that confirm can play it definitely would be preferable.
well, I'm gonna be realistic here. Handheld game won't be able to achieve. I mean, at least with uh, the value of it, right? I don't think it'll be able to compete with uh I think at least a home console or a PC, right? Because we need to accept the fact that handheld there must be some limitation to that mobility of it, right? So
uh,
I mean,
you
definitely,
guys,
definitely agree
So
with that.
imagine you need to purchase a Xbox and handheld that would be within the same price of getting a an average PC that can so I'm gonna go with the average PC, right? Because that it's a multi-purpose kind of platform. So which goes back to what I'm trying to say. I think if you have that extra buck, I think you would go with a Sony platform because of you're gonna get those first party game from Microsoft on that, and at the same time you'll be able to play God of War, the new God of War, right? So yeah, I think that's gonna be the take here, right? I mean, a lot of fans were very disappointed that Indiana Jones, uh,
coming out to PS.
yeah, and then it's only 6 months kind of exclusivity, right? So
Yeah.
My
That was a
Uh,
big.
People are pissed off at that part also because there was an interview. Phil said another inconsistency that we see is that
they say
he
they won't.
mentioned like he said that won't come out to other consoles was Starfield and Indiana Jones, and
Mm.
he sounds so confirmed in that, and then suddenly in the Gamescom, here you go, Indiana Jones coming out to PS5.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh,
And
okay.
that okay, maybe the communication was a bit off that, but then do you think that this was something that is not within the plan? I would disagree, because I think you can't simply like let's port this to PS5. I think
Yeah,
it
of
has
course.
always been in the,
It's
during the.
always been in the plan. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly. So it is,
You
that was the agreement. It's all so
in game
yeah,
development, you can't just
yeah,
port this game to
correct.
PS5
It's
in
yeah,
6 months. You
yeah.
have
It
to do
doesn't
it
yeah,
together. So
exactly.
yeah, he
So
planned this.
it was a plan right. So, and then
Yeah,
that
which
just
is
gives you the idea that it's not
which
being
is
honest.
which is why I mentioned just now, like they always have their own people, this person, that person saying their own thing. They don't have a centralized communication. They don't think it through. Everyone, let's make sure we are consistent, then we talk it through. I agree that they must have known it already. I'm not even sure why would anyone, if they already decided that it's gonna come to PlayStation, why would they think that, oh, they must say now it won't be coming out, but then
Yeah,
6 months, 3 months, 6 months down the road they say it. That is pretty much like,
Yeah,
I can't
correct.
justify this because it just feels very.
that's so annoying. That's so annoying when they do
Yeah,
that.
I feel like it's
yeah,
very disrespectful towards the
exactly,
towards the
exactly.
gamers, to be frank.
I mean,
So,
Indiana Jones is a Bethesda game, right? It's a Bethesda game.
but then my
So
counterpoint for like getting,
mm,
I've still thought of getting a Xbox handheld aside from Game Pass, is that, I mean, what you mentioned, Starfield, what you mentioned, Indiana Jones, is still two games. Although be it that they are big games, there are still a bunch of, games from Microsoft Studios that still have not been confirmed to be released on PlayStation.
it will be
Unless,
definitely.
like 80, 90, 70 lah, 70 above lah percent 70% of the games that Microsoft come out first party is gonna be available on PlayStation, then it might be a different topic. But for now, I'm still hanging on the fact that I buy a Xbox handheld for the Game Pass. Unless again, the PlayStation's handheld has Game Pass, then it's a totally different thing. Game Pass for me is still that thing.
You need to accept the fact that Game Pass, the price will just go up and up and up and up
It's
as
true. I
yeah.
don't know
So
how much it
to
got up
to
it's
to
gonna
to
be.
a point where you will need to start to consider that, would that amount of value is worth for a game that you I mean you I think that someone made a calculation whether to a point of time where once it reached to this, it would be better if you just go grab
Yeah,
that individual game, something like that. So yeah,
Uh-huh.
rather than
it's true.
that
Let's make a calculation right now. I'm not sure Zerg can help or not. Zerg, do you purchase the Game Pass for your Xbox? Do you know how much is it per month?
You mean Xbox Game Pass?
Yeah,
The
Xbox.
Ultimate?
Not the Ultimate. I'm talking about the
Console.
console version. Yeah,
I
how
did
much is
not.
it per month? No, you
I
did not know, is it?
I did not. I just got the Ultimate, which for both
Okay,
PC
now
and
my no
console.
worries. Let's see that way. How much do you pay per year? I just want to know whether does it amount to a game, a game like, let's just say a 300 something, 350. Does it amount to that much per year?
Because I'm using US account,
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
so it's
Never mind. No worries.
extremely expensive.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
in Malaysia
Uh-huh.
you only have the PC, so
Yep.
I cannot play
Yep.
my console,
Console,
which I
yep.
purchased during COVID, right? So
Mm.
when I was in Sarawak back then, no one is selling CD, and getting a CD
Right.
from Shopee will cost me 48 ringgit shipping.
That's
Jeez,
crazy.
a
So,
CD.
Yeah,
Damn.
the CD. So
Wow.
anyway,
Better than that.
I decided. But if you were to make a comparison between the price of that
Yeah.
monthly commitment
Yep.
versus a game,
Mm-hmm.
Xbox is so expensive, which is why the PS Plus decided to increase the price to 480 ringgit per year, which is cheaper than Xbox Game Pass.
Oh.
Okay, if it's more, I mean, based on that context, right? If just the console, the Xbox Game Pass for the console, if it amounts to like 2 games, right? 2 physical games that you can keep forever, right? Yeah,
It is,
then may not be worth it.
I mean,
yeah, it is.
okay.
It is 90 ringgit per month if you were to convert minus
90
the
ringgit per
GST.
month. Okay, so,
And,
so
and
it's
it's
like
going up. It's always gonna go up. There's
Yeah,
no way
it
it's
will
gonna go.
increase in
It's
price.
always, yep.
Our currency drop, blah blah blah.
Correct.
I
So
mean,
that's the
just
thing.
based on
So,
right now, 90 ringgit times 12, that was like, oh yeah, okay, no. No.
I think
That's crazy.
for a subscription kind of I'm just gonna be a bit more economic kind of stuff here. So for a subscription kind of business, right, there would be a ceiling, right? So I would assume they have reached that ceiling right now, so they won't be able to get any more. I mean, it's gonna be hard to convince people to those that did not.
Unless they bought another studio, unless they bought Square Enix
Oh
or
my
something
god.
that had on fleeks, just add.
I'm
Depends.
They played out all the
pretty su-
FF games.
I'm pretty sure right now the ass is really on fire because the bosses up there are they have Bill Gates approved that funding would
Not
start-
Bill Gates,
would-
Satya Nadella.
It's no longer Bill Gates,
know
but
whoever-
we get it.
You're a few years behind.
whoever up there, whoever approved that funding would be expecting the return within there'll be a ROI that they will need to deliver, and so far doesn't seem that they'll be able to make it, right? So
We
then
need to see,
In
as
a
of
way,
now,
yes, correct.
because I think
they've
they
been
are
spending a lot.
using- Because example like the Activision Blizzard one, right? They spend quite a lot of money, right? They are seeing like the recent Black Ops 6, right? See how much this actually
Yeah.
helps to increase
Yeah.
the Game Pass number of people.
True, I think they're doing
I
like that.
haven't
I think they're doing
seen
like
the
that.
number yet. By right should lah. I think maybe got data somewhere. If it actually increase, because it's like monthly, you know.
They might go for it.
Yeah. Because it's not like you buy one game then that's
And
it. It's every month.
just so you know, they don't put all the Blizzard games or Activision games
Correct.
in one.
Yep.
They're taking it time. Like let's put Modern Warfare 3 first.
Correct.
You know, get the hype up for Black Ops 6, and then when Black Ops 6 comes out, okay, and then a few months after that, they put Spyro in.
Oh yeah,
You know,
just Sony,
you know,
just
get-
Sony.
Just only. So they're just slowly trying to entice people to get into Game Pass by putting all these other games that people wanted to play this whole time. And they
Yeah.
bought it, right? They own it now. So they're not gonna go anywhere in that Game Pass.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not like the other
removing
third-party
it
games.
sometime. So yeah, true. That Adri's absolutely right. These games are under Microsoft. They won't remove it, and unlike any other third-party games, so or indie games for that matter, they won't remove it. So the value is still a lot more. From the business sense, does it miss out bigger ROI only? Because if I'm not wrong, in their financial meetings, they do have profit. They are earning profits from the all this service stuff, you know. Be it
Okay.
that
Yeah.
the hardware is going down, that is understandable lah, because that's not their focus anymore. But their digital service side is increasing. So yeah, now it's just whether that increase are able to be over the cost that they paid for the acquisitions or whatever it is. Not if it is, they might go for more acquisitions. Who know who's next? Atlas for Square Enix.
They
Since
have to
Square Enix
discuss
don't know
with
what.
Sega.
Yeah, so like Square Enix don't know what kind of, they still can't hold on to something that they can grab on yet. They still don't know what they want to do with some of their franchise. So which is the one that's not doing well, they might just grab it and then increase the Game Pass cost again or something like that. Because if I'm not wrong, there's only two tiers, right, for Game Pass. One is the console. Sorry, one is
PC.
the console, one is the PC, one is the ultimate, right? So they don't
Which is
do
together.
like they don't do like a Nintendo way. There's like the NSO and there's NSO Plus expansion pack. They don't do that yet. What if they start to do that? Like if you want like Game Pass Plus, then it becomes like if you want like Final Fantasy games, you need to add on like $10 per month. So that's a possibility. So for handheld, I'm still excited for it lah, but need to see more lah. I want to hear from Zergg because Zergg is actually the guy that bought a Steam Deck and then he actually bought
Correct.
some other handheld with names I'm still don't remember. So Zergg, would
ROG,
you?
Asus, whatever.
ROG,
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I'm
ROG
sorry.
Ally,
Don't like that. Don't like
Legion
that. I can't
Nemesis.
remember. Nemesis.
Silent
Is there-
Hill.
Wait, there's a region Nemesis. Okay, never mind.
No, there's not.
So Zerg, Xbox handheld. When you get it,
Yeah, just a little bit about Xbox. I think as a region that doesn't have, or I would say as a region that always use Xbox as a pirated copies back in the days until now. Before Xbox Game Pass
Makes
was
sense.
in,
they
I
come
don't
for
think-
us.
yeah, I don't think there will be a lot of us who's like a fanboyism with Xbox. So I think at this point, how I see it, Microsoft just want to make money out of it, so they don't care about.
Yeah.
So on our part, we don't get that sentiments of, oh, you're devaluating our purchases. Our Xbox gonna means nothing. That kind of thing.
Yes.
So for handheld, I think for me, it's good if they have one. Reason being, as for now, for you to get a Game Pass on handheld, it is very messy. And the fact that they mentioned in the news, they were saying that Xbox Game Pass in handheld console now is good. Bro, I don't know whether he have tried. It's horrible. Horrible.
So
The
far,
best handheld.
the one that which handheld can play Game Pass.
The
at
best
moment?
handheld that can use Game Pass out of the box experience, although it is not a first party software, is Li. And
ROG
you can see the
Li.
price.
Okay.
Yeah, the price of LIX is extremely expensive. It's almost twice the price of Steam Deck, right? The best Xbox experience is always Li. But the problem is, you need to be connected every time. Once you're off the internet, there's no way for you to do that. So, yeah, and it's very clunky software as well. That's why I say whoever mentioned or give him the script saying that the current Xbox experience is good. No, man, it's horrendous.
What do you want him to say? What do you want him to say?
Don't say it.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
say it.
Exactly. Don't say it. Yeah, that would make sense, right?
Yeah,
Don't say it.
because
Hmm.
they have been teasing about this handheld since before, the leak and everything, right? So I'm
Yeah.
not surprised they're having this, but saying they're interested, they're thinking about it, and it will take another 3 to 4 years. I think it'll be a bit too late. I'm not sure whether they're gonna sustain the amount of a subscription base. You guys know about Xbox? They are collaborating or whatever it is that you want to say with Tencent, right? So,
Yeah,
say for
Tencent.
example, if they were to do a pro rate for Asian market for Xbox Ultimate, I hope the price will be cheaper. Because as for now, it is expensive, like what I told you.
Guys, Zerg is saying this is expensive, right? So this is Zerg. He is saying this is expensive.
No.
because if you were
When
to
he
have-
says
Oh
when he's
my
not expensive,
goodness.
it doesn't mean anything. One, he's gonna get 5. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, we
No,
can get
what
1. He buy 5, we get 1.
I'm trying to put I'm trying to put a value proposition into it. Okay, for example, last month, the game that I was playing on Xbox Game Pass was, let me see. Okay, I was playing Frostpunk, Indivisible, Core Keeper,
Damn,
and
what a good game.
also Diablo and also Battlestar Tactics, right?
Damn.
And then this
All good
one I haven't
games.
played anything just yet. Of course, I keep on downloading, but you never watch, right? So if you were to really spend, for example, Silent Hill, you were to spend like 9 hours, you play it 7 times. If you're not bored, then yeah. So value, expensive it is, or is it not expensive? It all depends on you. But if they were to release a good handheld with a good price, not like Xbox, not like the LIX price, I will want to consider that because, say for example, PS is releasing one. Just remember, you need that stupid PS Plus to be able to save your data, for
Yeah.
example. That is
Sucks,
so
Yeah.
man.
annoying.
Sucks, man.
It
That
sucks.
was weird, right? I
It's
thought.
That's
not
so
because they
stupid.
know it works.
Mm.
I hate Sony, which is why I want Xbox to thrive. I want Xbox to be successful, so that Sony doesn't have to be this way. Now that Xbox is not, yeah.
I do want to say something about that. Okay, never mind.
No, but yeah,
Adri is not here.
No comment. No comment.
no, I agree with you. Zerg. I think if there's anything that I've been very sour about, it because the competitiveness is not there. The
Yeah,
competition is not there. So yeah, it gives a big burden to the consumer because uh, there's no a value of strong competition which allows usually the competition will benefit us at the end user kind of stuff, right? But when you don't have that, this is what's gonna happen.
Which in fact, I mean, like, because I saw the article again, they did mention that they before they work on the handheld, they are working on improving the Xbox experience on existing handhelds lah. So, which means that they have to fix the criticism that Zerg has mentioned on the Ally or whatever other handheld that has Game Pass. Fix it
Mobile.
first. Make sure that it's more stable. Works well, runs well. Then only they work on their own handheld, which is actually is a
Yeah.
good idea. But that will take quite some time. Don't know how long will that take. But and then
It will.
because in a few years the handheld is few years away. By then will handheld be the next thing? Will it still be the next thing?
I'm gonna call it.
It's
I'm gonna call it. Xbox is gonna be the next Sega.
Oh, I thought I was about to say that. You're right. You're right.
I mean,
You're right. You're right.
based on the latest ad, it's pretty much there already. Everything is an
Yeah.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
bento box is
In
kind
a
of
way. In a
Xbox.
way, it's gonna be like Sega, but they're gonna accommodate more in the
Software.
playability, the software, the
Yep.
subscription.
Subscription, yeah,
And
exactly.
Sega went back and become like a more software game focused kind of thing, right?
During that time, right? Exactly. It makes
During
sense.
that time, yeah. But Xbox is just another is more like they still maintain that relationship with every other developer, like Sega, including Sega, Square Enix, and whatnot, to put their subscription. So they cast a wider net in a way of
Netflix of
their
gaming. Yeah, Netflix of
the
gaming.
Netflix gaming, yeah, the Amazon Prime or whatever.
But to be
Because so
frank,
far,
go
subscription
ahead.
wise for
Sorry.
part of it, because it's just mobile games, but yeah, right now Xbox subscription is Game Pass is seems to be very enticing for people who
Correct.
are on a budget and want to play all those AAA games. So yeah, so I think Xbox doing the right move lah
But to be frank,
with
right,
that
based
one.
on the ad just now, right, I feel like
Yeah.
let's talk about how it will be reflected locally, like in Malaysia, right.
Okay.
Aside from the Xbox console, right, aside from that, the rest, like,
Yeah.
this is the Xbox, that is the Xbox. It is actually very hard for Malaysians to experience that kind of play and
True.
everywhere that experience, because there are still a lot of people. I mean, I still don't know. Maybe you guys can enlighten me. In order for you to enjoy playing Xbox everywhere, like, what's the thing called? Live stream the game while you play. Is there
Yeah.
a term for that? Yeah. What's the minimum? What's the minimum requirement for you to do that? Like, what's the minimum speed? Internet speed you need to do
True.
that. Yeah. What is it? I don't
5G.
until now I
Five
don't know.
G.
And let's talk about. I mean, I have 5G. My Wi-Fi has 5G, but Like mine was how
It's
many?
not yet stable.
Yeah,
In a way, I feel like the X Cloud or whatever will come to us eventually once the infrastructure
It's ready.
and the internet is ready. Yeah, then definitely that Xbox ad will be relatable to us to
yeah,
more so I'm all for it actually. Like I don't have to buy another PC. I can just play over the cloud.
yeah. To be fair,
If
Well,
if my PC even if my PC is underpowered, I can just play it too.
okay.
So
I'm just gonna ask a silly question because I'm not sure how it works. Okay, if you're talking about
okay,
those cloud gaming, right? Would a
right.
mobile be sufficient to do those stuff?
it would.
It
I mean,
would depend on your Wi-Fi also, but then
yeah,
your data is another issue. It's a different issue. Your let's say
yep.
you're playing outside, no Wi-Fi, right? You want to play like on the train or something.
The-
Yeah,
but
that's
but
a different thing.
but the performance would be because you're running it at that cloud server, right? Rather than
Yep.
running on
Yeah,
your
yeah, that's true. Yep.
Which is
So
why.
okay,
Okay, go ahead.
sorry. Can I add it? My experience now is let's say PS Plus. Yeah, PS Remote Play. Both machines require whatever I have. So my PS5 needs to be on a LAN cable and it's using my internet still, and a household full of other family members that want to use the internet. When it's xCloud, I'm assuming if let's say we connect our device, it's gonna connect to their server, which I'm sure they're gonna have like state of the art connection or server technology that could run even if your phone data is like lacking or something. I'm sure they can do that because for PlayStation Remote Play is both equipment is our setup, so we don't have like state of the art internet connection on both sides. But on xCloud, I think they're gonna use like whatever Microsoft has, whatever state of the art server connection or internet Wi-Fi. They probably have 6G right now testing out. So when it comes to the consumer or the regular player, when it, let's say connected to their low end PC or their phone with data, it will run pretty well somehow because yeah they're Microsoft, they can afford the better equipment and the better connectivity compared to us. So right now if I were to play, let's say for remote play PS, if I were to play a multiplayer game like fighting games, Street Fighter, or even Call of Duty on PS, yeah, no way, man. You want to connect to online? Is you connecting to your PS? It's connecting to another server, and then it has to go through all that
So
what
many
is it
Cycle.
called?
middlemen. So
Just
many
to reach,
middlemen.
yeah, just to
Adi,
reach your
when
remote play.
Adi, when are we getting our official portal?
As I was saying, uh,
I just couldn't just
What
now.
a
It's
wow, masterful man. What a master. What a master.
That
as I was saying, so Microsoft has this thing.
the reason I'm asking that
Yeah,
question, the reason I'm asking that question is that
yeah,
when we are talking about those cloud gaming, right?
yeah.
Would the platform be a matter of choice? Because if you can get it played on your mobile, would you want to get another handheld that would just play it same as on if it's
yes.
on the mobile?
On
Because
your phone.
it's a yeah, it's a cloud
Yeah,
gaming.
I will answer a simple yes
Hmm.
because I don't have any phone for work. My phone for personal is just one single phone. So yeah, man, I tried before, and when people call me like just now, some games will be shut off, and then
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
then-
all right,
Shut
all right.
off. That's not good. Shut off.
yeah.
Hmm.
Not good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Th-
Okay.
That's a valid point. That's a valid point.
I mean, with 5G being so unstable here, we have to
For
wait for a
now.
while. We have to wait for
Yeah,
a
you
while.
have to wait for. I don't think Excel's coming anytime soon.
3 years,
So
4 years.
yeah, maybe minimum 3 years can lah. But yeah, uh, for now, I'm sure Microsoft is testing on their end to make sure everywhere else can reach, because software is so much easier to distribute than consoles. That's why I think that's why we don't have Xbox until now. But Game Pass is easier to give. I mean, it's proven here already. It's everyone.
Pretty
I
successful.
think, yeah, pretty accessible. Everyone has a Microsoft PC, so yeah, I think they and I know I follow some people, industry people that work in Xbox globalization team in Singapore, and they're really pushing Xbox like almost everywhere. Not
Except
just
Malaysia.
Malaysia, like everywhere, Vietnam, Indonesia, everything. The
Oh.
C, the AP, the APEC, they're really
They're-
pushing it all.
They're
Yeah,
pushing Xbox in Malaysia. I don't see that.
yeah. So let's see in a few years that Game Pass and Xbox might have plans for us, and I hope they are good. And we are looking, we are definitely looking forward to it, like how they're gonna execute all that. So I think I would give a positive outlook to all these things until then.
Makes sense.
Cool. All right.
Yep.
So that's pretty much what we think about the Xbox handheld. I want to end this the podcast with let's quickly talk about the Super Nintendo World Direct. Hold on a second. Let me share screen. So only Reese has watched it, right? Zerg, have you watched it?
I do, but yeah, I do. I did.
That's it.
Voila.
You did.
I do not want to overshadow Reese.
You did.
I did.
Okay,
Nothing to
fine.
be
dude.
overshadowing.
Nothing to be.
Wow.
You do.
こんにちは、宮本です。
こんにちは。
今回はここユニバーサル・スタジオ・ジャパンのスーパー・ニンテンドー・ワールドからお届けします。2021年3月にオープンして以来、
I like that they
世界中
they
から
always
たく
get
さんの
Shigeru
方々に来
Miyamoto
てい
to
ただいて、
present all this in
スーパーマリオの
USJ.
世界を全身で体験いただいています。
That's
本当にあり
true.
がとうございます。
He must be so happy to see it
今日はこ
in
のスーパー
as
ニ
a
ンテンドー
theme
ワールド
park.
に新しいエリアができたので、世界で
This
初
place
め
is
て
amazing,
ご紹介
man.
したいと思います。
Because
まずはその入り口まで
despite
ダッシュで行ってみましょ
Mario
う。
being super popular, it's not to level of Disney
じゃあ
where
行きまし
they have
ょ
their own theme park.
う。Here we go!
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't like this
Oh.
part where it's like just beat up everything.
あ、
Okay, is this
やっと追い
new?
つきました。
No?
ここは
It's
スー
it's
パー・ニ
there.
ンテンドー
It's
ワール
there.
ドの1階にあるショッ
Oh,
プ。
you've been there, right,
ワンナップ
Reese?
Yep,
You
yep,
entered this
yep.
place?
前です。
Oh,
Okay, so
Holy
this is
crap.
not new.
そして
So I think
この奥に
the real part is
新
just
し
the
いエリア
Donkey
の
Kong,
入り口
right?
ができました
Yep. When I was there,
マリオのエリアの
last
ス
year,
ーパーマリオランドから
we can see that
その
they're
先に広
trying
がるドン
to.
キー
The
コングの世
construction
界
started last
さ
year,
あど
so
んなエリアになっている
Oh,
のですか
okay.
Okay.
But you
それでは
know
行
what
き
it
ましょう
was, right?
さあ入り
got
口か
some
ら
idea
入
of it,
る
yeah.
と
So
このマリオのブロッ
Man,
クの
that's
世
not
界
really
から
like surprising
岩肌
anymore. That sucks.
ジャングルっぽくなってきましたねほら
But it's kind of cool though, the
ドンキー
transition.
コングのあのリズムジ
Oh,
ャングルビー
Yeah,
トが聞こえ
that's
てきました
good.
I think
ここが
if there's
Sea
anything
area.
that I thought was special when you go
Donkey
through that
Kong
tunnel, right?
Country です
You really feel that you are into that
ドンキー
that
コングた
Alice
ちが住むジ
in
ャングルの世
Wonderland
界
kind
が
of thing
広が
that
ってい
you've
ます
Ah.
been transported to
Yeah,
one.
they do that in
Donkey
Disneyland, which
Kong
is
Country.
really cool. I like it.
そしてその奥
Yeah,
に
I
そびえ
remember
る
this
の
one
は
exactly.
This
黄
looks
金の
really
神殿
good.
です
The quality.
実際に見るとこんな巨大な神殿だったんですね黄金が眩しく輝いています
You know, if I go to the cafe there, I expected
では
banana
早
theme
速エリア
and
の中
stuff.
を探検していきまし
So
ょ
I'll be.
うメインのアトラクション以
If
外
they
に
don't
も
have
いくつかの
pisang
秘密
goreng
の
there,
場
I'll
所
be
があ
so
ります
pissed off.
あちらの方からコンガの音が聞こえてきましたよ行ってみましょう
You're
Come on,
right,
banana
actually.
fritters.
ここではドンキーコングのリズムを使ったアクティビティをプレイできます
If the
今聞こえ
cafe
ているこ
don't
の
have
リズム
pisang
に合わ
goreng,
せ
then what's
て
the
コン
point?
ガを叩いてください3人で一緒にプレイするので今日はドンキーコングカントリーのクルーの2人にも協力をしてもらってます
Oh
3
man,
人
the
でクリア
staff
を目指
must
し
be
ますチー
enjoying,
ムワークで
man.
頑張りましょうさあ
I would like
こ
to
の
work
ライトに
there.
合わせて
Oh
コン
my
ガ
Time
を
to
叩きま
apply.
す
I wish there was more interactivity here.
I'm pretty sure that there will be.
Aside from
There was
just the music, just the lighting and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
there-
this is cool. This is cool. Okay, this is cool.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay, this is cool.
The,
Alright, alright.
yeah. The Mario one
My
had a
kids
lot.
love
so,
that.
yeah, so
Teamwork
I'm pretty
がう
sure
まくいった
this
みたいで、
they'll fill
次に
this
行
up
きましょ
with those kind of stuff as well.
う。はい。
What is the
このエリ
meme?
アの中にはこちらのようなアルファベッ
This
ト
is
の文字が書かれたプレートがあります。
Guys, this
これは
is
K です
K.
ね。
We
さあ残
spell
りは何
it.
でしょう
Oh,
ね。
he really say
文字を
it?
見つけたらこの新しい
This is a kid.
ドンキーコングのパワーアップバンドをかざして
He really say
This-
this is great.
That's the best reaction photo
はい
ever.
これはスーパーニンテンドー
That's
ワール
so
ドのア
cool
プリ
though.
上
That
でも
watch, can we bring home?
記録されてます
Yeah, of course. You're gonna. I got.
Oh, you brought it
これ以
home,
外にも
right?
パワーアップバンドを使って発見できるたくさんの秘密がある
Oh,
の
I
で
want that.
皆さんで探してみてください
Can you show me?
もちろんマリオたちのパワーアップバンドも使えます
He
よ
got it. He got it.
Oh,
それでは
Wow.
Okay, okay, that's
突
worth
然
it.
ですが問題です
I got all.
ドンキーコングの好き
It's
な
also
食べ物といえば何で
an
しょう
amiibo, right? That watch?
Oh, that's cool.
It's
そう
an
です
amiibo
バナ
as
ナ
well.
Something like that. Yeah.
このお店ジャング
I
ル
want
ビ
the
ッ
Because if you-
Zelda
Zelda
は
one when it comes up.
バナナの味
If you
の
put that in
を
your
用意
Smash
しました
Brother or anything, you get Mario
ドン
or
キー
in
コン
this
グが
case
樽を
Donkey
投げて
Kong.
割れる瞬間
Oh,
をイメー
that's
ジした
cool.
DK クラッシュサンデーそして
Yes,
お腹が減ったら
I
スペシャルなホット
feel
ド
like
ッグ
it's just
DK
gonna
ワイル
be
ドド
something
ッグ
like a banana split or
Avocado の
something. I don't
ソースが
think there will be
ぴったりです
banana fritters surgery.
But
ど
that's
ちら
a
もこ
hot
のエリアで
dog.
しか買うことは
Right.
できませんでは次に行ってみましょう
Jungle
はい
Big Shake.
こ
At
ちらは
least give us
ドンキー
banana
コングの家で
smoothies.
す
I'm pretty sure there will be.
ごめんくださ
Banana
い
smoothies and banana split, yes lah, but
おお
Yeah.
When-
すっごいバナナ
Banana
のですね
fritters,
これ一日で食べるんですかね
Those
I
are
wish I
bananas that you can just
could
cook.
Adric can just bring his oil
Donkey
warmer and start
Kong.
cooking banana fritters.
おおドンキーコングが来てくれました元気にしてた
Man, I want to be in that costume.
You don't have to
どうで
be.
すかこのジャ
I'm
ングル
already
の
one.
住み心地
Yeah,
は
I think so. Is that a tie?
Hey, we don't say it, you say what?
Yeah, you just wear a tie,
気
dude.
に入ってるみたいです
This
ド
guy's
ラミング
cool,
も
man.
絶好調ですねじゃあドンキーコングここで一緒に写真を撮ろうよね
Yo, the costume's so good.
カメラあっち
It looks so good, man. Furry too. Man.
はい
I
ここで
wonder
は
would
ドン
this
キーコン
be
グと
like
記念写真
extra
が撮れます
cost or it would be
イ
like
エ
part of
ー
the
イ
price?
じゃあまた後で
I'm
ね
not sure.
さあ
Because
次に来たの
Well,
は
well,
ドンキーコングカントリ
technically,
ーのショップゲームの
technically,
マッ
it's
プが
it was a
見たことのある
universal. You go through that Universal Studio kind of route. So
so when
世
you
界
pay,
中で
you
こ
just
こに
pay
し
for
かない
Universal,
ドン
that's
キ
it,
ーコングの
right?
グッズを
Yeah,
販売して
yeah,
い
Okay,
ます
cool.
you-
Then,
you-
then okay, fine.
yeah.
ゲームの中で
Oh,
は
that's
ファン
not
キー
bad.
コングがいろんな
That's good.
助け
You
アイ
get
テ
the
ムを
whole
紹介して
Universal
くれる
theme
お
in
店
this
なんで
one?
すが
I think it was
Okay.
皆
200,
さんもお
200
気に入り
ringgit
のグッズを探してみて
Malaysia
くだ
back
さ
then.
い
So like
それでは
yeah,
次に行っ
that's
てみましょ
actually
う
that's worth it though. So the more they add in, the more
や
it's
っ
worth it.
と黄金の神殿に着きました
Yeah,
この
I
神
think
殿
that,
の
that
中
there's a
に
catch
ド
to
ン
it
キーコング
because
カ
you
ント
won't
リ
be
ー
able to
のライドアト
cover
ラクションがあります
a lot of it because
ドンキーコング
there's
と
a
いえば
lot. So
いやいやいや、
悩みを
I mean,
走
I
る
can
上
we're
で
understand.
spending
I
a
get
lot
it.
of time. Yeah, so
I understand.
yeah.
トロッコに乗ってジャングルを豪快に駆け抜ける冒
Okay, the
険に
Minecraft
出
ride,
発
I
し
want
ま
to
す
see
よ
though. I would like to see it.
では
Can you show
中
me?
に入って
I
みましょう
think one of the reason Disney did a package kind of stuff is because they know that
ここに大きなシャトがあ
it
りま
will
す
be like
ね
a 3 days
おかしい
kind
な
of
ドンキーコングが先に
entry
行ったんでしょうか
package
Okay.
kind of thing. So
とりあえず
because they know
この
people won't be
足を
able to cover for it, right? So
Yeah, I would go a few days. That Nintendo detail.
神殿の中に入ってきましたね
That thing is gonna get destroyed.
さあ進んできまし
The
た
wall?
That thing,
広がりますね
that
何か
water
みんなで
bowl
バナナを大
thing's
掃
gonna
除
get
して
あ
ます
destroyed.
ね特別なバナナなんですかね
Man,
Humans.
it looks so good. I want to see the Zelda.
ここにも別の壁画がありますね
oh, that'd be amazing.
なんか見覚え
He's
があ
that
り
would
ます
be
ね
time.
book
That-
the flight straight away.
Yeah, that would be the time where I actually go. Maybe when
Are
there's a Zelda version.
何か話し声が聞こえてきますね
何話が分かりにくかったじゃと
フランキーコングとスコークスが何か話してますよ
この先のトロッコに乗ってゴールデンテンプルから貴族を追っ払い
Oh my God, look at that.
ゴールデンバナナを守ってくれ
Wow, Cranky's.
ゴールデンバナナを守れるかはお前たちにかかってある
皆さん聞きましたかどうやらさっきの壁画のバナナがゴール
Was
デ
it
ンバナナみたいで
animatronic
す
or
ね
a...
It should be
この神殿に
animatronic.
貴
It
族が
doesn't
攻
look
め
like
込んで
human
きて
operated.
大
It
変なこ
looks
とになってる
almost
みたいで
puppet,
す
puppetry.
さあみんなでゴールデンバナナを守りに行きましょう先へ急ぎましょうはいトロッコの乗り場に着きましたここからティキトングからゴールデンバナナを守る冒険に出
I
発し
want to
ま
know the
す
interactivity for
Golden-
this, or is it just a ride?
さあ実際に乗るとどんな感じでしょうか ほんの少しだけですが、その様子もご覧ください。
Little sneak peek.
ご覧にください
ト。ロッコがスタートしました。
Sometimes I'm scared, right? They
Dixie
reveal a
Kong
lot of
何か言っ
things,
て
right?
ま
I
す
feel
ね。
like there's no surprises.
But then you forget about it until you reach
さ
there.
あ、神殿の頂上まで登っていきますよ。
Yeah.
巨大な春大砲に入っていきます。
Actually, what?
There you go.
今日
Hey,
のは
what?
ここまで
Come
です。
on.
They're not gonna
レールを
spoil
飛び
it.
越えたり、スピード感あふれる
Might as
冒
well.
険をぜひ実際に体験してみてください。
I'm assuming it's a roller coaster ride because that is what the game always present
ぜ
this
ひ家
this
族み
card
んな
ride.
で楽しんでくだ
But
さ
I
い。
wonder if there's like some kind of interactivity. Like,
いかがでしたでしょうか
I can't have any
ドンキー
interactivity.
コングは
Yep,
今から
yep, you-
40年以上前に
I think
私が
for-
初めて作ったアーケードゲームの
You
キ
you
ャラク
have
タ
one
ーとして
for
デビュ
the
ーしました。
Yoshi's ride.
それ以降ドンキー
It's
コ
a
ン
bit,
グは新しいゲームが出るたびに進化
I
をしてい
think
ま
on the
した。
slower pace, but you'll be
最
able
初
to
は
interact with
数字
the
のドット画で始まったんですけ
the
ども
surrounding with your
スーパーファミコンでは
watch
レン
kind
ダ
of
リン
thing.
グ
Watch
動
some more. That's cool.
そして任天堂64では 3D へと進化してきました。そして今回は才能あふれるユニバーサルクリエイティブの皆さんの手によってドンキーコングの世界を現実の世界に
Are
作っ
they
ていただき
building more after
リアルに
this?
体験できるようになりま
I
した。
hope so.
ではここで
They definitely gonna put the
ユニバーサルスタジオ
Zelda
ジャパンさんか
Sure,
ら
yeah.
社長
I'm
CEO の
pretty
ゴ
sure
ニエ
that's
さんに
gonna
ご
happen.
登場いただきましょう。
Konnichiwa. Hello to everyone watching Nintendo Direct. I am JL Bonnier from Universal Studios Japan. Thanks to the strong relationship between Universal Studios and Miyamoto-san and the wonderfully talented people
Hey,
at
where's the
Nintendo,
caption?
Super
Someone can't
Nintendo World
read.
has made countless number of people super energized since its opening. And now I'm very happy to be able to announce the opening date of the new world first ever area
What's
based on the world of Donkey Kong.
11th of
Donkey Kong
December.
Country will be opening on
Oh, that's
December
so
11th,
soon. I love Nintendo
2024.
for this, man.
And with the opening of the new area, Super Nintendo World will power up and make people even more super energized. We look forward to seeing you here.
はい、2024年のスーパーニンテンドーワールドはマリオの世界に加えてドンキーコングの世界も一緒に楽しむことができるようになります。さらに来年2025年にはアメリカ・フロリダ州オーランドユニバーサルエピックユニバースにもマリオの世界とドンキーコングの世界を両方楽しめるスーパーニンテンドーワールドがオープンします。
The what?
まずはユニバーサル・スタジオ・ジ
They're
ャパ
gonna
ン
put a new one.
ドンキーコングたちと
The
Yeah,
Universal
they're gonna-
壮大
Studio
な
in
ジャングルでお
Singapore,
待ち
is
してい
it
ますの
the
で
same one?
ぜひ遊びに来てください。
Yeah, it's the same, but we don't have Mario there.
What? If they go there, that would be much closer to
Maybe,
You're probably
maybe,
doing the US one
maybe.
first.
Yeah, they're gonna settle the big ones first.
Oh, quite interesting. I actually quite like it. Did they review in the master plan that it will be Zelda next? That would be
No,
Usually-
not sure about that, but
Xenoblade
kind-
one.
and that would be like very, very phase 5, 6, 7, or 8 already. As much as I love
Yeah.
Xenoblade. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's pretty cool though. That is pretty cool. I actually quite enjoy whatever this being shown. Although, hold on a second. Give me a second. Oh yeah, okay, cool. So, what do you guys think of the direct? Would this be the one that makes you want to go, or no? For me, it will be when Zelda
Not yet.
comes out. Zelda. Will be
Not
the
yet for
one.
me also.
Zergg?
Yeah, I will stop by if I happen to be around.
yeah, I'm.
That makes sense.
I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to as well. So,
You
let's
want to
see
go
how.
again? You would like to go again, Reese?
There's been the discussion about that, so we'll see how things goes. Yeah.
Okay, for me, there definitely will be
Discussion with
Zelda.
his uncle.
Get the extra pair of tickets. Maybe get oh wait, there'll be new watches, right? Damn.
Yeah.
I would
A Zelda
collect
watch
that
will
one.
be cool.
Oh,
Yeah, the
that was
Zelda watch
amazing.
would be nice. That would be a must to collect.
I think it costs, I think $100, 120 RM. Sorry, RM 120 for each
But-
of them.
But the ticket for Universal is 200 plus.
I think based on my calculation, about 200 RM 200.
So the watch is kind of half a price of the ticket, huh?
Sorry? Yeah, it's about half the price of ticket. Yeah. You don't have to get the watch. You just add those interactivity lah. So but yeah, I'm pretty sure once you're there, you'll be grabbing it as well, right? So
Yeah, I
but,
mean, if you're there, you don't.
yeah.
No, it's not. I mean, it's not forced on you, lah. But it's kind of, essential in a way. All right, cool. That's pretty much the time we have for a day. Pretty cool. Direct from Nintendo, Super Nintendo World Direct. Hopefully, it comes to Singapore. I
So
think it should come to
basically,
Singapore.
they open up their museum this year, and then they open up this as well. So they if you got the chance to visit Japan, at least do two things, big things for Nintendo. You'll be able to visit the Nintendo Museum in Kyoto, and I guess this one is not gonna be in Osaka.
Yeah. Nintendo Museum, the Super Nintendo World, and
They're really
maybe
expanding their market.
yeah, and also maybe grab some cheaper Nintendo games from
Oh
the
yeah.
city centers. I think that was a must.
Oh
Then-
yeah.
But then just based on how frequent those people keep going there to find so-called treasures, right? I'm just wondering, like people like us, let's say we go there and buy, right? Will we actually get to still get treasures, or we are
I'm
just
pretty sure
left
you-
with like just like some
Ah.
leftovers,
I think there's a lot to get there.
All right, cool. So that's the time we have for today. I want to thank all our members here. I want to thank Adri, Reese,
Yay.
and Zergg for being here. So next Friday, double check first. Yeah, still be around. No worries. All right, we'll have another episode for you next week. We'll see how it goes first. So have a good weekend, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye.